start talking to them, I'll fill your line ass full of some hot shit. Know what's up?
In case you hadn't heard of that unprecedented cinematic classic that you just saw in the opening bit of this vlog here, that was Bad Boys 1. I picked up the Steelbook from Best Buy because it was on sale for $15, and it was the 4K and Blu-ray Digital HD combo pack, and it was cool! But hello, welcome to this vlog. I'm your host, of course, LL117, and today is the chronological vlog thing that I do for basically every single family trip or just trip I've gone on for the last couple of years. I've done this whole YouTube thing. We're going to St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis before, not in a long time. I think we went in like 2011, 2012. It was before I started doing like vlogs normally. Well, if it was before 2012, it was before I started YouTube. So never got a chance to actually vlog that, and I don't really remember much about it. So this time, now that I am 20, just turned 20 a few days ago, it's scary as hell. Now that I'm 20, I can now appreciate it more, and I can now show it off on camera as well for you guys as well. And it's going to be a fun time. Fun time. Just my family going this year, just my mom, dad, and brother. No grandparents or anything, nothing like the Hilton Head vlogs. And we're not staying as long. We're going, tomorrow's Monday, we're leaving tomorrow, and then we're getting back on Friday. So it's only like we're there for about 3 days, but we're gone for 5. So it's a shorter trip, but it's going to be fun, and I'm going to enjoy the week off of work I get from it. But before we actually go on the trip, of course, with me, I'm a little bit of a workaholic when it comes to YouTube stuff, so I've got my Let's Play setup going here. So yeah, I've got my little Let's Play setup here. I've showed this off in a previous vlog here on the channel, and as I said, I'm a bit of a workaholic when it comes to YouTube stuff. I just like to produce as much content as I can to release at later dates. So I'm going to do part 2 of the LEGO Star Wars Let's Play series, which we just started a few weeks ago, and if all goes well, I'll probably do part 3 as well tonight. So this will be fun. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the first day 1, whatever I do in these. That's the definition of America. Just a stuffed bald eagle. I'd buy that. On a side note, this Fitz's soda is pretty good. Yeah, you come to a beer factory and you drink Fitz's soda. Yeah, that's when you're 20 and not 21. That's how that works.
St. Louis, where he trained as a soap manufacturer. He was actually very successful in this trade, eventually becoming owner of St. Louis's largest soap and candle company. However, it didn't take him long, right, to figure out beer tasted a little bit better than soap. So in 1852, he became part owner of the Bavarian Brewery, which opened its doors in that year right here on these grounds.
Yeah.
All right, folks, welcome to our Beechwood Asian Cellars. Now, first off, I gotta ask the question. Do we have any St. Louis Blues fans in the house?
Didn't see ya. What's up? I'm here in the house. This is our digs for the next couple of days here. And yeah, I'm semi-professional now. I'm using this little tripod thing here that I've constructed myself out of spare parts. Or not really spare parts, but this little miniature tripod thing. The legs come out of the bottom. So this is just my room. This isn't the entire place, but over there's the door. That's where you come in. There's the bed. There's one nightstand, another nightstand. You've got a closet here. It's got junk and stuff in it. Extra pillows. I'm over here. This is cool. This is nice. It's like a desk area thing. I've got all my crap set up on. Portable Blu-ray player, laptop, this little desk seat thing, which isn't as nice as mine back home. Thrawn, because I might start reading that this week. I've had it for the last couple of months and I've wanted to read it, but I'm just not a big fan of reading. There's a dresser, some hats I brought. There's a DS. I'm not really sure why I brought that, but thought maybe I might want to play it. There's a duffel bag that everything came in. There's my backpack. And this, you're probably thinking, Lego Lover, why do you have two phones? This phone I'm using strictly for a secondary camera. So it has not been really updated all that much since, when I traded it in. Well, didn't trade it in because obviously I still have it. But when I upgraded my phone to to a Google Pixel 2, that's a Samsung Galaxy S6. It doesn't really have a bad camera per se, but it's just, as you can see right now, I'm using my Google Pixel 2 as the camera here, and its battery gets sucked dry whenever I use the camera function on it. It's probably because the camera's so good on it. So I brought this with me just as like a secondary camera to capture footage for this vlog, but it's charging right now. The TV, it's a Roku TV, so it's got all the streaming options. I'm of course watching Big Bang Theory as I usually do on trips. That's a show that I can sit down and just watch any episode from it and not be confused. There's a window, there's another window, and then there's another window over there. And then that's pretty much it. That's the room. It's spacious, and hopefully in the next couple days I can show you all the rest of the house. So it's now the second day. It's Tuesday. I think the plan for today is doing Grant's Farm, which is like connected to Anheuser-Busch. It's like a farm thing. I don't remember it much from last time that we were here. And then we're gonna do the arch, because you can't go to St. Louis and not do the arch. I mean, that's just communist. Like my hat. I like my hat. I won it in a golf scramble. Won it just for free. I didn't even do that well. They just pulled my name out of a hat and were like, "Here you go, have a free hat." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it." I mean, it's tailor made, so this would have cost me at least $40 buying it new in a store. So free or $40, I'll take free.
It's kind of awesome.
And on our right-hand side is a little four-room cabin that Ulysses built for his family back in 1855. Now, this is only one of two existing structures hand-built and lived in by a U.S. president, and he named his farm Hardscrabble. Now, this home was originally located about 1 mile north of here on Rock Hill Road, and was moved a few times throughout the years, and was even featured in the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair as a coffee house in Forest Park at Art Hill. But in 1907, August Sr. purchased the home for only $5,000 and had it moved here where we see it today. Some of our beautiful elk. Look at those antlers on them. In that V formation.
Why did you jump off the roof? Because they wanted to.
Also over there is that Texas Longhorn from the great state of Texas. And the Longhorns are actually descendants of the Aunt Coley. And this little brown cow here with the horns and the bangs in her eyes, she comes from Highland. introduce you to Highland Paddle from Scotland.
Everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where'd we get them? I don't know, but everybody's got a water buffalo.
This is my stump. I have marked it. No one can have it.
Blood will be drawn. Hey, what do you think of the arch? That's what I thought of the arch. You thought it was gone?
The only Westbrook broke all the rules of the Hollywood. The hero's morality was ambiguous, and he was out for personal profit. The only spills eventually influenced Hollywood revisionist westerns. By the 1970s, respect for the old movie conventions of the Western faded to the point that parody took over. A movie genre that had perhaps taken itself too seriously was tailor-made for the humorous
Hey, you can be in it right now.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Hey guys, look, it's a hen bone.
Alright, bud. Alright. We'll see.
I guess, is this like mostly under construction or something? There's like...
A lot of stuff here is just like empty, like it's weird. A lot of stuff here, like is empty like this, but like that's the way it's supposed to be. It's weird. You want me to go near the last person?
Get a good shot of your ass. It's like something out of a Tim Burton movie. Dude, why are there two of you?
I have a secret. You didn't know?
Clearly.
Check this out.
Dude, that's a big whale.
We should get our spare change and like try and hit the fish.
I think that's animal cruelty. Hey, we just pulled a Jonah. We went through a whale.
Oh yeah.
Haven't heard for a while.
Where are we at right now?
St. Louis Museum of Transportation.
Yeah, man.
And they're playing Gloria right now.
Because the St. Louis Blues won.
Yeah, they did.
So we thought the gift shop wasn't tainted, but it is.
Yeah. We thought maybe they didn't sell Thomas stuff anymore, which would probably be better than selling this.
At least this is new wood. It's not. Well, some of it's new. This isn't.
Yeah.
That's old wood. So's diesel.
Yeah.
But this stuff is kind of new. It honestly looks better than the old stuff, but
Well, yeah, because it's fully painted.
I mean old. I mean old wood, not better
This doesn't
than
look bad.
not better than old wooden railway, but
Dude, it has a cool looking face. It's not just CGI. I think this has been around forever.
yeah, it's one of the OG ones. But I mean, like this Merlin, it doesn't look terrible, I guess.
This Emily doesn't look bad.
I just wish it was longer.
The Emily looks alright.
This is a controversial opinion, but I think that Emily looks more accurate to the Emily in the show than the old Emily did.
Yeah, it's kind of skinnier.
The old Emily looked like, I don't even know how you would describe it. It just looked weird. Plus the funnel was too short.
This is skinnier, I think, and like because the actual Emily is like skinny. Like the other ones are like big and bull. Like
Hugo just looks terrible. I mean,
and then this is the. Oh, these are like it's like the Christmas one.
if it wasn't $200, I might consider it, but
Yeah.
that's a little expensive, man.
And this. That's cool.
Oh, with the rosy.
Yeah. And then their shots.
It's actually good that they have the shot glasses next to the wood because you'd need a couple shots after you look at that.
I was gonna say. People say this Harvey doesn't look too bad. It looks alright.
You need a couple of these after you look at the wood.
And I don't have a wooden railway Harvey, so.
It's okay.
Yeah. New style learning curve, like made them
look chunky.
Yeah. And then that became like the main like they kept that when Fisher Price took over and made them CGI and stuff.
Yeah.
And they started making new characters in that style too.
So there's what's that? Knockoff Thomas and there's knockoff Wilbert.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember coming out here back in 2014. I made a vlog on this. But, well, the only stuff I recorded was the actual trains and Big Boy and stuff. But we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
There's knockoff Thomas. That's what I was talking about.
That one.
Okay. On the left are the mine trains. They were used in Bonterre to take lead out of the mine. The mines are closed now. They're doing scuba tours and boat tours because the mines are full of water. This little bridge originally was a manually operated turntable. There could be engines in the roundhouse tonight, or moving from the front of the train to the back to go the other way.
So it's just our luck. We get on the train. They say we're going to go around twice, and it starts raining on us.
Rain.
Yeah.
It's raining right now.
It is raining. It's still raining. I'm all wet. Send help. I just got really uncomfortably close to the camera. Oh. Would you drive that?
Yeah, I'll drive anything almost.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Okay.
Well, that was disappointing. Well, as we all know, if you don't have a grass mat, you can't make successful videos.
Exactly.
And a good sky background. According to our dear friends.
Look at Enterprise. Look at Enterprise and Engine. He doesn't use a grass mat. Videos. Terrible.
Yeah, he uses real grass like a.
Hey, like most families, you have two things. It's like Last Man Standing.
Yeah, it's Jay Leno. Oh, now showing American Graffiti. It's Jay Leno again.
Diner.
The Polar Express, that's where I know that.
Oh, there it is. You see it?
That's Big Boy?
Yep. And I might be able to show you the sign.
There's a New York Central right there.
Jolly. This is number 4006, and that one rack got the highest mileages out of any of the big boy locomotives.
Also,
Like they were all pretty close in mileage, but like it's the highest. Would you want to go across this one or that one?
let's just do this.
Okay.
So we got to use the crosswalk like good boys.
Yeah.
It's always kind of creepy. Like, we have a train museum not close by where we live, but about a 45-minute drive from where we live. Mm-hmm. And they have engines like this just piled up in sheds. And I remember I was back there by myself. It was kind of creepy.
No, but they were alive.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, they're alive.
Or like they're the dead ones, like with no faces.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, it's awesome to be like near them. But it's like, look at all that massive power that could just crush you. Union Pacific. I can't even fit it in one shot.
Oh, I think there it is. I made a video like last time I came out here, which was like in 2014. And I was reading off all the signs, and then I said, "Watercock's hit."
There's its
I'll
fire.
take a picture of that. That's historic for me.
There's its firebox. There's where the coal would come down. Oh, there's Devon. There's where the coal would come down.
Oh yeah, there's your that's your firebox, and coal went in there, and then the screw feed brought it into here, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the firebox.
Yeah. And in here, there's probably
How hot it was in there?
like, I don't know, 300 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
at least.
So, is this where someone would sit? What's this?
Ah,
Water.
pull that out and then it closes.
Regulator.
Yeah, that's what regulates the amount of water going into the boiler.
You can't get that to budge.
That's if you want to put it in reverse.
Yeah. Wow. Man, can you imagine if you'd have to know what all this crap does?
So we just hear in my engine. We're here in the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the engineer, you're the fireman. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
And then we need a brakeman.
I mean, I am pretty fire, so.
Yeah. And then the brakeman would sit like behind you and
Yeah.
on that stool or whatever.
Road fireman seat right there. So you need 4 people in this cab.
Yeah. This was the supervisor. Oh, so that would be the supervisor.
Oh, even in these engines, you need supervisors.
Yeah.
So this is the cab of our brand new engine. We sold
Big boy.
the big boy for $4.3 billion, and we bought this one for a little under $2 billion. So I think it was a good deal.
Yeah, it was, and I can turn this anytime I want.
I can turn this. I'm not sure what it does, but it does something.
This is a firing bell. No, this is a. No, I don't know. Ugh.
I think what we've proven with this trip is I will never be able to drive a locomotive in my life. It's too much. I got a diesel,
Yeah, diesels are easy.
but not a steam. I almost hit my head on this valve, but I didn't. 'Cause I'm better than that. And here's Big Boy again. He's hidden behind a tree.
So we ask that you keep all arms legs first items inside the coach at all times. Eating, drinking, and smoking are not permitted. We're now entering the historic hill area of our world-famous St. Louis Zoo. To the left is our primate house home to numerous monkeys and lemurs from Madagascar. Now arriving, Red Rock, Canada.
Karen's playing with him.
Kept wanting to focus on Dad's hand.
Can pick up gear stuff. They have here.
No, don't bite your name. You need to see that one.
Hey, this is just some red kangaroos here, mate. We see these things all the time over in Australia. Those things jump higher than a wallaby, I'll tell you that.
Target. Target. Gotcha. Target.
They seem
Target.
self-assured concerning
Target.
I don't know if I really
Up.
do this, but okay.
Target. Good. Got it. Target. Good.
Yeah, you're a pretty bird, ain't you? You always look like you're mad. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi.
So throughout the entire week, I totally forgot that I had never done a house tour, and Friday was the only day I could really do it, so here's that footage. This is just of my room, Everything's basically been taken out and put away and packed up. Now we move out here into this hallway. There was a bathroom connected next to my room. Fairly nice. This was supposedly another bedroom, but it was really just kind of like a living area upstairs in the house. There's a Pac-Man arcade machine. Here are the stairs. They were extremely narrow and extremely tall. The house was really small. It felt really constricting. There's our van, the pedo van as I like to call it. More stairs, a flag. There's the kitchen. That door is how you get outside. The kitchen, of course, eat, Mountain Dew. That's where your, you would eat breakfast on, but we never actually used it for a breakfast nook thing. We just used it to put stuff on. It's like a bar stool type area. And then this was the living room, the main living room at least. And look at that, another TCL TV, because every TV in that house was a TCL. And then here's just some extra footage of the breakfast bar area and how you were supposed to use it. That's the room where my parents stayed in. The living room upstairs was where my brother slept. So it's kind of like another bedroom, but it really wasn't. It was odd. It was odd how this house was set up. And then there's the bathroom my parents used. For lunch that day, we ate at a place called Fitz's. It's a restaurant slash soda factory because they make their own sodas and they are amazing. And the food was pretty good too. We actually ate here on Wednesday when Henry was down here, but didn't get any footage of that because I felt I had recorded enough. You know, I actually didn't get to finish Pulp Fiction because we got home before it was over. Sad. But hey, would you look at that? Another day, another vlog I forgot to film an outro for because apparently I can begin things very well, but I can never end them properly. Kind of how my last few relationships went. So as I usually do with these vlogs, I never look directly into the camera. I always look at the phone screen. That's very awkward. But as I do with these vlogs, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one. It's really not that much longer than the, oh, nope, it's pretty long. I was going to say, last time I looked at the minute counter on the editing software, I thought, yeah, it's only 35 minutes, you know, it's fine. And then I added the Friday footage, which really wasn't a lot, but it turned out to be 39 minutes. And with this outro, it'll probably be around 40, so I don't remember whether or not it's longer or shorter than the Colorado one, but pretty certain the Colorado one ended up being close to 40 minutes. So this is what happens when you get these kind of vlogs for my vacations, man. There's just too much stuff that I didn't want to cut out. Too much footage with Henry. I mean, dude, that was... I shot maybe a good 20 minutes of footage, and I cut a little bit of it out. Just a little bit. Maybe more than a tiny bit. Maybe just a medium-sized bit. But still, that was probably my favorite part of the trip, was getting to meet up with Henry. That was awesome. I have met up with someone before. I met up with Flute back in, I think, 2016, maybe 2017. No, I think it was 2017 when me and Flute Girl 2406 met up. But now I've got two under my belt, so yippee. So I don't have much else to say. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.